The Washington Post over the weekend ranked the top 10 GOP presidential candidates for 2024. See what you think of their list. Because some of these I can't see running or at least doing well.
This is the far left-leaning Washington Post saying these are the top 10 for Republicans. Okay.
So at number 10, Asa Hutchinson. Asa Hutchinson he's the governor of Arkansas, and he's, I don't know, terrible. He's not great. He's not great. The question has long been, according to the Washington Post, whether the GOP would ever nominate a Trump critic, even a gentle one, in 2024. The answer is probably still no, right? But the Arkansas governor has staked out an interesting path. He's criticized his party for being too heavy-handed in legislating issues like transgender rights and punishing so-called woke corporations. And on the latter, he called out Trump's likeliest heir apparent, Governor Ron DeSantis. Hutchinson has also leaned into the possibility of a campaign, saying recently that it's on the table when he's out of office after 2022. And that a Trump run won't necessarily dissuade him. All right. So essentially, a Democrat running as a Republican is what I think you could sum him up as. Then you've got Chris Sununu, the New Hampshire governor, another one of those. He is one of only a handful of big-name Republicans in the country who support abortion rights. And now has to walk a tightrope. After the news leaked of the Supreme Court draft opinion, he emphasized he would keep abortion safe and legal in New Hampshire. But last week, he also claimed to have done more on the pro-life issue than any other recent New Hampshire governor because he signed a ban on abortion after 24 weeks. Navigating both his Trump criticisms and his views on abortion, yeah, that's not going to happen. Not going to be able to do that. At number 8, they have Glenn Youngkin, the Virginia governor, who's been pretty good, I think, so far. I think he's done pretty much what he said he's going to do. Number 7, you got Donald Trump Jr. In case you had any doubt about what kind of campaign Trump Jr. would run, he recently criticized Congress for sending money to the clown show in Ukraine and suggested it was a good idea to bomb Mexican cartels. Oh, I think it's a good idea to bomb Mexican cartels as well. I think you take the fight to them. What's wrong with that?
Or you could build a wall.
Or you could build a wall would be helpful.
Stop them from coming into our country.
Number 6, Ted Cruz. Speaking of Republicans who have endorsed against Trump's preferred candidate, the Texas senator stumped for Dave McCormick. That's in Pennsylvania. And so he was going against Trump's choice of Mehmet Oz. That's still not decided, by the way. They're still battling that out. Yeah. How long does it take to count the votes? I mean, do they use paper ballots there? I mean, are they counting them one by one with just one person? What are you doing?
Rob, do we have the Trump tweet thing, the thing he put on Truth Social that addresses, look at this. Donald Trump, so accurate, this tweet here.
Can you imagine the Pennsylvania primaries ended almost 5 days ago with early voting of possible fake and other mail-in ballots going on for weeks, and we still have no idea of what is happening or when it will all end? I mean, that's exactly right. France counted millions of paper ballots on their election day. No problem. It is all strictly third world.
Yep.
Which is what our country is becoming.
Yep.
With open borders, rigged elections, rampant inflation, and energy inferiority. We're becoming a large-scale version of Venezuela. He's right about that. Yeah. I mean, how do you argue with any of that?
Yeah, and the stock market seeing losses that haven't been seen since the peak of the Great Depression. Percentage-wise. Yep. Good times, right?
Good times.
This is so fun. I'm loving this.
He's doing a great job, that Joe Biden. Man, is he good.
Yeah.
I mean, tell me your life's not better than it was in 2020. Come on.
He's consistent. We know that. I mean, he has maintained suckage right on through.
Yep. Number 5, Tim Scott. Okay. Yeah, maybe. They write, former Trump White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney recently listed the South Carolina senator among 3 candidates who could beat Trump in a primary. Really? alongside DeSantis and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh, there it is. Future president. You heard it here first.
Except I don't think Dwayne Johnson is a Republican. I think we're going to be surprised.
Donald Trump wasn't a Republican either.
But he
I'm just saying.
openly endorsed Joe Biden.
Oh, did Dwayne
Yeah.
The Rock?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he's dumb.
Yeah. Number 4, Nikki Haley. There was a time when I thought Nikki Haley might be good. I think that time has passed. Mike Pence at number 3. I don't think Pence has a chance.
Oh, gosh, no. I mean, that shouldn't
Not
even
a
be on
chance.
the list.
No.
And I'll say that Nikki Haley was here on Glenn's show a couple weeks ago, and I talked to her out here in the hallway. That was a good conversation. I mean, she seemed like just a genuine,
she's
normal person. So, I don't know, it'd be interesting to see.
At number 2, Ron DeSantis. Obviously, enough said there. And obviously, the number 1 candidate would be Donald Trump. The really, really big question is whether Trump runs. We can all overanalyze the tea leaves on that, but it's somewhat gobsmacking that Trump hasn't made more of the fact that his nominees to the Supreme Court seem on the verge of overturning Roe v. Wade. That is interesting. I haven't heard him much on that topic. Also worth watching in the coming few weeks is how Trump's candidates fare in a series of competitive primaries. We've kind of seen that. They've done pretty darn well for the most part.
Yeah.
They also mention a few others. Rick Scott from Florida, Marco Rubio, obviously, Mike Pompeo, Kristi Noem from South Dakota, Josh Hawley, Ben Sass, Liz Cheney. Not a chance.
Out of here.
There is no way.
Oh, no. She doesn't. Who does she appeal to on the right?
I don't know. Nobody.
There isn't a
Zero.
corner of the right that is going to vote for her.
No.
If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to our channel so you'll be sure to see similar videos from BlazeTV with the added bonus of signaling YouTube that your voice and opinion still matters. And if you're looking for more great conservative content, check out one of the 2 videos suggested here. And let's go.